So I was told that there's actually a corridor that is near the rail mall and it's right in that direction over there. Okay, so I'm gonna head in the direction right next to the rail mall over here. Okay, so let's take a look. Alright, so I guess you guys will ask, where does this staircase lead you to? Not very much far any place, right? It's just a staircase, that's all, right? It goes to one of those unused rail tracks. Alright, so now we're heading in the direction over there. Okay lah, just for the fun of it, let's take a look. Where does this staircase lead you to, right? Let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, hello. So you see, alright, there's no entry over there, and this way leads you all the way to the Bukit Timah Station over there. Okay, there you go. This is the remnants of what's left behind from the railway track. We're heading towards the Bukit Timah Station now. So exciting, right? Okay, so we're going in that direction there. Forget about the previous direction which I pointed. We'll go in this direction here. So continuing our walk towards the Bukit Timah Station, or some will say to Tanjung Pagar. We are about 13 kilometers away from Tanjung Pagar. And now from here, we will head down towards the Bukit Timah Station. A bit eerie if you come here to run in the morning. So please be careful. Don't come here in the morning alone. As you can see, there is totally no street lamps along this path over here. Okay, I'm walking into this direction. It's like a trail. There is absolutely no street lamps. Alright, so this trail, it looks quite safe for mountain bikes. For Foldies, I'm not too sure because the gravels look pretty loose, if you can see. Alright, pretty loose gravels here. And as what I've mentioned, there is absolutely no street lamps, no street lights. So if you are coming here in the wee hours of the morning or at night, I suggest that you don't. Alright, so we are going to continue in the direction over there, alright, towards Bukit Timah Station. Alright, so if you come to this cross junction, you actually come across this staircase sort of, which, okay, if you were to head up in this direction, up there, you will actually come to this bridge over there. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, so if you're hiking, you will come up to this area here, and then you will go into the slightly forested area over there. Okay, let's take a look. It's a bit wet today because of the rain earlier this morning. Okay, so just for recording purpose, we're heading into where this trail comes to when we came up from the staircase. Okay, be very careful because the floor is quite wet. Alright, and then we will come to civilization. Be careful, commando style. Alright, we will come to civilization over here. So it's not really a big deal. If you ask me, I'm not too sure where this leads to, but yeah, same thing. If you're coming here in the morning, please be very careful. Okay, I'm gonna go back down towards the Bukit Timah Station now. Back to the trail which I came from. Alright, so this is actually where I came up from here. There's a small trail that goes into this direction there. I'm not gonna go in there because it looks like the land of empire mosquitoes. No, I'm not gonna be buffet for them today. So I'm just gonna head back onto the regular road back down to Bukit Timah Station. Okay, so we are about 700 meters into our trail, and as you can see, there's really no street lamps here. The only light that you get if you come in the early hours of the morning would be the moonlight. That's about it. So if I were you, I would just come in the daytime where there is proper sunlight, yeah, and proper lighting. As you can see, it's very forested, both the left and the right side. Okay, you can see. So I'm serious about it, people. If you fall down here or you get yourself injured, you scream for help, there's probably nobody that's going to come to your rescue. Right? So be very cautious when you're using this particular corridor from the rail mall. Alright, so over here we come to another cross junction. If I go straight ahead, it'll be Tanjung Pagar. And there is a small little trail over here. Okay, let's take a look. Where does this trail lead you to? Okay, let's take a look. It's a small forested trail. I see some condominiums. I reckon that this is near the Bukit Timah site. Oh yeah, there you go. See? It's the main road over here. So this has opening all the way to one of the resident areas over there. I'm not gonna go there. Okay, you come up here in this trail and you will go to the corridor that leads to Tanjung Pagar Station and to Bukit Timah Station. Yeah, there you go. So if you're scared, worried, you can run out from here. I'm gonna go back up in this direction there. So it's back to Tanjung Pagar Station. There we go, 12.1 kilometers. Alright, so if you come to this area here, it's a slightly bigger area for probably, I guess, your bikes, or maybe for some people, put the picnic mat here, like makan a bit. Right, we are about 1.3 kilometers into our trail, and still there is very little people at this time of the day. Maybe because just rain, so they scared mosquito all come out. Okay, so this is about maybe 200 meters from the cross junction which we came from. Okay, it leads into a small little trail here, but if I were to reckon, I think it leads back up to the same big road which I actually pointed out earlier on in the start of my trail. Okay, yeah, this is the land of commando mosquitoes. Don't come in here if you got no business. Okay, there's totally no street lamps at all. Alright, no street lamps at all. So be very careful if you're gonna come into this area of the jungle. Yeah. Alright, so I'm back on trail again towards Bukit Timah Station. Again, reminder to solo hikers, runners, mountain bikers, it is absolutely dark here in the wee hours of the morning. There is no street lamps, right? Already about 1.5 kilometers, no street lamps, right? Alright, so this was the road that actually I was pointing to you guys, you know, that the trail comes out to, you know, those forested trails. Alright, it will come in from there, right? It will come from there. So over that direction, yeah, that one very safe for Foldies and all that. Okay, so if you are gonna ride your bike, you come in from this road. It's quite safe and it's not so loose gravels as what we were walking on earlier in the rail mall corridor. And there you go, the leftover from the railway tracks. And if you can see, that is one of the main road that's leading towards the PIE over there. Yeah. And if you were to continue in this direction, you'll head towards the Bukit Timah Station. So at the end of the railway track, if you were to go down in this direction, you'll head over to the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve over there. Alright? Shortcut. So if you want to go to Nature Reserve from the rail mall corridor, you'll come through this staircase over here. Okay? Alright, so final landmark for those people who want to cut out into the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. The moment you come to this railway track here, you will exit over here. Okay? Alright, so as you can see, right above me is where the road that leads to the PIE, Pan Island Expressway. Okay? And we're heading towards the Bukit Timah Station. Currently we are about 2.2 kilometers. Right? When you come to this overhead bridge, we're at 2.2 kilometers. And there you go, we're walking right underneath the PIE road as it is. There you go. And let's still continue onwards our walk. The light at the end of the tunnel. Right from the point of the nature reserve, which I spoke about earlier, the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, if you were to walk about, say, 300 meters down, you will come to another staircase. Alright, this staircase is actually on the side of the road, right, that leads all the way up into, if I'm not mistaken, that direction there is where Clementi is, right? So this is one staircase that you can use if you are on the main road and you're trying to cut into the green corridor, right? So there we go. And for Foldies, this route seems quite safe all the way to where the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve is. Then there's where the gravels will start to continue on that trail, right? So from here all the way to where the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, the roads are quite smooth for Foldies. Go, my friend Peter and his 4 wives all just woken up, getting ready for breakfast. As we head down, you see this, and you see all these buildings by the sides. You know that you are very near to the Bukit Timah Station. Yeah, the main road's on the left. You are very near to the Bukit Timah Station. Alright, so from the point of where we came in from the rail mall corridor all the way to this point where you see all the buildings, residential area, it's about 2.6 kilometers. For Foldies, very safe. Yeah, the gravel roads are behind, and these are very nice roads for riding. Alright, so if you can see right ahead there, that's the black color bridge. Yeah, it shows that we are very near to the Bukit Timah Station. Ta-da! So if you see this, you know you are near King Albert Park. Hungry, go and eat. If not, continue to spur on. This is where you will reach the Bukit Timah Station very shortly. Alright, so we have reached the Bukit Timah Station. They are rebuilding it to bring it back to its former glory. You can see the parallel railway tracks. I can hear me walking on it. Yeah, and they're just doing some refurbishing work to bring it back to its former glory. Okay, so at this point it's about I made a mistake. It's about 3.4 kilometers. Yeah, 3.4 kilometers from the rail mall corridor. Alright, so at this point I'm just gonna sign off and head back to the rail mall corridor. Take care, have a good day.